is Clarissa, and I'll be teaching you on how to put on the saxophone and the basic steps of taking care of your saxophone. First up, we want to learn about the parts of the saxophone. First, we have the mouthpiece. This is the thing that goes into your mouth and you blow air into it. Next up, we have the reed. This is what made the whole sound of the saxophone by vibrating through it. It is made from cane. Next, we have the ligature. This is what keeps the mouthpiece and the reeds together, and there's a screw to tighten it up. This is the thing to connect the mouthpiece and the body of the saxophone. It has an octave key that you should be careful on, and it's called the neck. This is called the neck strap. You wear it around your neck and helps you hold the saxophone because it's quite heavy. And then of course, the body of the saxophone itself. It has a thumb rest for your right hand, a keypad, and a thumb rest for your left hand, and an octave key. And now, we're going to assemble our sax. I would like to start with wearing our neck strap around our neck and tighten it up. Next, take your mouthpiece and reeds and put it together. Adjust the tip of the mouthpiece and reeds together, and take your ligature and make sure it's not upside down like this, and then put it and tighten up the screw. Next up, we take our neck and our mouthpiece, and be careful with your octave key, and if you're struggling like this, you can always use an help of the cork grease. Just put a little bit of cork grease on your cork and then rub it with your hand. And now you shouldn't have a problem of putting your mouthpiece onto the neck. Next, take the edge of your neck strap and put it on the hole of the saxophone. And now, loosen up the screw of the neck screw and put in your neck. If you're struggling on putting on the neck, never use a cork grease. Just simply unscrew it even more a little bit and then rotate it a little bit until it goes down. And now, tighten it back up, but make sure that it's not way too tight. Make sure it's just enough. Never take out the mouthpiece while the neck is still in the body. Take out the neck first from the body and then take off your mouthpiece. If you don't do this, you might put too much pressure on the neck, and that will mess up with your tone a lot. After practicing for some time, you might want to put your sax down, and this is how you rest the sax. The first option is to put your saxophone in a saxophone stand. If you're leaving it for too long, you have to take out the mouthpiece first because you don't want that kind of moisture inside of your cork. If you want to put down your sax, make sure to find a flat surface and put it like this. Don't put it down like this because you might damage the altissimo key. The last but not least is de-assembling your sax. First up, loosen up the neck screw and then take out the neck. Next, take off your mouthpiece, unscrew the ligature, and take off your reeds. And then, I like to wipe off all the spit from the reeds, the mouthpiece, and the neck. Then put your reeds into the reed case, and then take your mouthpiece and ligature and screw it in, but don't screw it too hard, and then put the cap off the mouthpiece. Then you want to swap your saxophone 2 to 3 times, but it depends on how long you've practiced for. The longer you practice, the more you should swap. And next, if you have a duster brush, put it inside of the saxophone, but if you don't, just put an end plug onto the body of your saxophone, and don't screw the neck screw too hard. Lastly, put every bit of the saxophone inside the case and place it neatly so you won't have a trouble next time you practice. A simple thing to take care of your saxophone: bring your saxophone into the service once or twice a year, just to make sure you don't have any problem with your saxophone. And there are the tips to take care of your saxophone. I hope what I explained was clear enough so you guys would understand. Thank you guys for watching.